Girls City League basketball Start and Rogers were scheduled to open the season Monday afternoon. That game postponed. They will now play that game tomorrow, 5 p.m. at Rogers, a contest that will be live streamed on BCSNNation.com. Meanwhile, the Start boys will host Scott as the Spartans open the season playing 6 games in 8 days. A jam-packed schedule as Matt Wortham's team is using basketball and togetherness to work through their grief. The shirts read, "Together we win," but Start's basketball team is not all together. Last September, 17-year-old Narian Greer was shot and killed. He would have been a key member of this year's team on the floor, but now the Spartans are making sure, even in death, he remains a major part of the team.
Me and Narian, we had a lot of history from preschool or kindergarten to AUs to playing on the same basketball team. So me and him, we just always was by each other or somewhere. We was always around each other.
Narian, he was my brother. He was my basketball brother. Out of basketball, he was my family. I always looked at him as my little brother. You know, I always kept trying to keep him out of trouble so he can, you know, come and play basketball.
When you're around a kid every day that you was trying to mentor, trying to help, trying to get on the right path, and he was actually getting there, he would have been a starting point guard for us this year. Real good player. I mean, he would have been an extra coach on the floor for us, and he would have been like that for the next 2 years. Definitely was a kid that probably could have got a basketball scholarship, and we missed him dearly.
I mean, he was real goofy. He could be silly. He could be some trouble too, you know. He could just be out the way sometimes, or he'd just be all in the mix, but, you know, he was a cool dude.
He was a fun kid, you know. He was childish, but he was funny. We tried to keep him out of trouble, try to do what was best for him. We was always there for him at the end of the day.
It was hard when I'm upset with him. It was hard to stay upset with him because he always had that big smile on his face. I mean, I used to be furious at him sometimes, and he just knew ways to, when he knew I was mad at him, he knew ways to just get me to smile and shake my head and forget about whatever I was mad at him about. I mean, just a bright kid. He made the room shine. He was just fun to be around for all the players and the coaches.
The In Narian We Trust warm-up shirts are part of a fundraiser, as Wortham is trying to put together an annual scholarship in Greer's name through his Hoops and Loops for Kids nonprofit organization. As this season, this team has become a vital part of the grieving process for the Start community.
They need basketball to keep when we were able to come back in October. It was good for them to get their mind off of what happened, to be involved in the sport of basketball, and just to have something to do.
It hit us hard. It went from seeing him every day to not seeing him at all, especially when we seen him in the casket.
A lot of my friends, you know, we listen to a lot of songs, and, you know, we just play that all the time. And we look at pictures, the videos, all the memories of him, you know, really keep seeing his vision.
When you're going through something like this, where you're missing your brother and you're used to seeing somebody every day, you got to be able to piggyback on something that you love doing.
From not him being here, it really it's a part of us, take a part of us away. And we just really got to keep that piece together.
He's somebody who would leave a mark on you that it would be tough to forget. I mean, obviously we won't forget it because I'm going to try to hold this scholarship every year for as long as possible. He was a champion.
And Narian We Trust means that we go win for him, basically. We go do it for him, we go win the championship again for him, we'll do all this for him.
We wish he was there, and hopefully he's up there helping us.
For more information on the scholarship fund, and if you're interested in one of these shirts, contact Start head coach Matt Wortham at the school.